Good morning, dear students. Now let us continue with the chapter, and the next topic is proportion. What is a proportion? Any two ratios that are equal are said to be in proportion. For example, if I have the question Rahul runs 400 meter in 50 seconds and Gaurav runs 800 meter in 1 minute 40 seconds. So whose performance is better? Let's see. As Rahul runs 400 meter in 50 seconds and Gaurav runs 800 meter in 1 minute plus 40 seconds. So let us convert them into seconds into the single unit. So I will convert it like this, minute to second. So it is 60 second plus 40, 100 seconds. Now let us compare the ratios. Ratio of Rahul is 400 divided by 50. That is 8:1. Similarly, ratio of Gaurav is 800 divided by 100, that is again 8:1. So what I have observed is both the ratios are equal. So what we say, if the two ratios are equal, they are in proportion. The symbol for proportion is like this, 4 dots, and the proportion is written as this: P ratio Q is in proportion with R ratio S. P and S are known as the extremes or the extreme terms, and Q and R are known as the middle terms. Next is the relationship between means and extremes. If we have the proportion P ratio Q is in proportion with R ratio S, then we can write it like this: P multiplied by S is equal to Q multiplied by R. Next, exercise 9.2 from the book, question number 1. Determine whether the following group of numbers are in proportion or not. So how we will check? If the ratios of the two numbers are same. First, like 25 by 30 is 5:6 in the simplest form. Similarly, 40 by 48 is again 5:6. So they are in proportion. B part, 32, 48, 70 and 210. Now 32 by 48 is 2:3 in the simplest form, and 70 by 210 is 1:3 in the simplest form. So they are not equal. So we will say they are not in proportion. C part, 13, 169, 12 and 156. So 13 by 169 is 1 by 13, and 12 by 156 in the simplest form it is again 1 by 13. So they are in proportion. Second question is, find the missing number. 80:100 is in proportion with X ratio 45. So we will apply the relation of extremes and middle terms. 80 into 45 is equal to the product of middle terms 100 into X. So we want to find X. We will take 100 to the other side. It means we will divide by 100 on both the sides. So at the end we are getting X is equal to 36. B part, 27:15 proportion 36:X. Now 27 into X is equal to 15 into 36. Again the relation. So divide by 27 on both the sides. We are getting 15 into 36 divided by 27. So you can further simplify it and we are getting 20. C part, 64:80 proportion X ratio 5. So it is 64 into 5 is equal to 80 into X. Again we apply the relation. Now divide by 80 on both the sides. So we are getting X is equals to 4. Third question is, determine whether the following ratio form a proportion. Also write the middle terms and the extreme terms of the ratios which form a proportion. 30 centimeter ratio 75 centimeter and 50 meter ratio 125 meter. Now 30 divided by 75. We are getting 2 by 5 in the simplest form, and 50 by 125 is also 2 by 5. So both the ratios are same. So they are in proportion. And what are the extreme terms in this? 30 and 125. And the middle terms are 75 and 50. Fourth question is, the ratio of the length of a rectangle to its width is 5:2. If the length of rectangle is 40 centimeter, what is the width? As the ratio and the actual length and breadth, they are in proportion. So let B is the breadth, then we can write the relation like this. The ratio of the lengths is in proportion with the actual lengths. So 5:2 is in proportion with 40:B. Now you can apply the relation. 5 into B, product of extremes is equal to the product of middle terms, 2 into 40. So divide by 5 on both the sides. So we get 2 into 40 by 5. So what we are getting at the end, B is equal to 16 centimeter. Your homework for today is question number 3rd B and C parts from the exercise 9.2. Thank you. Have a nice day.